Hey gang, Tony here. Can you believe it? I'm making another video. In fact, I'm not even just making another video. I'm making 2 more videos. So keep an eye out if you've only watched this one so far, because there's another one coming. This video is something that I used to love doing and I didn't do all summer for some weird reason. And that is, of course, the yard sale finds video. This one, to remain true to the season, is all Halloween stuff. I have beer. This is a Great Lakes Oktoberfest. I don't think that's the correct... I'm pretty sure that wasn't the correct accent. But this is an Oktoberfest. I couldn't find that many pumpkin ales, believe it or not. When I went to the supermarket, and this was like the beginning of October, I went to the supermarket to get all pumpkin ales because I had a feeling I'd be doing this. And by God, they were sold out of most of it and said they wouldn't be getting most of it back in. So that was kind of weird because they've been, like, previous years, pumpkin ales kind of exploded and then were everywhere. Tasty. I'm chasing a mug of coffee with this, so if I vomit at some point during the video, that's why. I had 2 main finds this weekend. One of them was a booth that had a bunch of like Halloween crap in totes and bags and just like boxes and stuff. And this is how I love to find Halloween stuff, because essentially it means that as soon as they see like plastic Halloween stuff, they assume it's new and junky and not really worth any money. Which of course gives me the added bonus of being able to just pile a bunch of stuff together and be like, what do you want for this? And they'd be like, oh, well, $3. And that's exactly what they asked for what I am about to show you. I don't usually buy pails, but again, this is one of those situations where they just had a bunch of stuff and they were like, $3 for everything, so I just kept putting stuff in. This is a Carolina, is that correct? Yeah, Carolina Enterprises. And, it's got the rivets and stuff, so it's an older one. There are some really cool little mini pumpkins that came along with this. They're all pretty old. Most of them I don't even know what they are. It looks like that was supposed to come off. I don't know. There's no markings on this guy. Then there were some of these newer, I mean, you've seen these, the little mini pumpkin pails. There are a few of those in there. Again, no markings, so I don't know. But there are a lot of places make these things. You could get them at the dollar store usually. Get out of here! Give me, you little pumpkin bastards. Oh my God, you pumpkin bastards. Alright, so these looked older. They're not pails, but they do have holes in the top. No hole, little hole in the bottom. Not entirely sure what these are from. Again, there's 3 of those guys. But anytime I see these and they don't want a ton of money for them, I kind of grab them. Could always use them for something, I figure. We got a Fun World Bendy Pumpkin Man. These aren't worth too much money. I know, maybe $5. They're cool. Oh, this is really neat, though. I really like this. It's a pencil topper, a Halloween cat pencil topper. And it's actually branded. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. On that side. Try to catch the light. Between the legs, you see that? It says 1987 DIENER. Daner? I don't know. But, I mean, it was just a neat little find. I love these little things. I have a big jar that I just keep all the small Halloween stuff in. It's kind of cool. You can look at it. But before I forget to tell you, beer. I was pretty excited about it. It is, at first glance, it's just another pumpkin. But this actually goes on one of those ghost blow molds that hold out, they hold out something. I actually found the black cat head that goes on the end of the ghost pumpkin. I have 2 of those, and they both have their piece. So this is just an extra. You could see there that this would go on the little spike of the ghost holding the pumpkin. I have a ceramic version here I could show you. Essentially, it would be one of these guys, only plastic. So anyway, that is a really cool piece. I mean, it's just nice to have in case I find the ghost blow mold missing the pumpkin, which happens a lot. You know when you're looking for something and you really want to find it, you can never find it. It's the rule of Halloween law. You just can't find that thing. And then when you stop looking for it, or you have one already, then you find it everywhere. So the longest time I've been wanting one of those little squeak pumpkins. The little squeak pumpkins. I finally found one, and then all I wanted, it had the ghost inside, and then all I wanted to do after that was find one with the black cat, and then I found one with the black cat. It was a little damaged, but I still found one, and you know, then I was, okay, I'm happy. And then now every time I freaking get a lot of plastic stuff, I find more of these squeak pumpkins. These are good ones, though. There are a couple of different, I mean, you know, different places made these. These are branded Fun World on the inside rim. They still have the stickers on the back and on the bottom. They're in really nice shape. And guess what? Uh-oh. Squeak! There he goes. They're both black cats. Awesome. You know? So now I have... Excuse me! So now I have a few of these guys now, but I just traded one to my friend Janelle, who actually... that'll be the next video. I have a package from her. But that's another story. We'll talk about that later, guys. Don't get ahead of yourselves. So that was cool. And then the last piece from this lot was a still in the package Halloween safety light. This is another Fun World item, by the way. So that was like 3 or 4 Fun World items in this one lot, which I thought was also kind of cool. Yeah, you know, this does not have a date on it for one reason or another. I'm going to say 80s. It feels very 80s to me. So that right there, oh, it's a beautiful thing. I'm full of awful accents today. I don't know if you've noticed. This was from weeks ago. I posted pictures of it on Instagram. But another ceramic blow mold-esque light. So it has the plug and everything. These I usually don't buy, but the ghost one I just showed you and this one are particularly awesome. I really like these. This was $1. I could not pass it up. Probably one of the oldest treat bags that I've found. Nice sealed bag of mini paper treat bags. Very nice. Trick or treat. For $1. Hey-oh. Beer. Alright, look over here. See this? I added a couple since the last video. If in the last video I only had 3 there. Now I have 5. Old witch. This gorilla right here. Ooh, baby. Oh. Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, vampire. A couple of them are Topstone, and the others are Telco Motion-ettes. Soft spot in my heart for Telco Motion-ettes at all. This is not my whole collection, by the way. This is just what happened to be out that I could stick up here. I have another like 4 or 5 in storage over back there. Halloween blow molds, tabletop version, not the big ones. And these are like my favorite collectibles. These are the things that I like. I love them. Almost will just buy them no matter what, almost. A couple weeks ago, this is an older item that I just forgot to mention. I found this little guy. Oh, by the way, I do prefer the big, these are the 24-inch ones. They have plugs, so you plug them in and they usually have sound and they move. I prefer them because there are usually less problems with them and they're awesome. They're huge. This is a small one, probably 12-inch, I would say. He was only $1. I took a shot on him and he was not working originally, but then I opened him up and I was actually able to get the gears. It was a seized motor and I got the gears to work again. So he is in working condition. The one from this weekend, we were just about to leave the flea market. I'm set the scene for you guys. You want a little story? I'm leaving the flea market. My brother stops to look at something. I look over and I notice behind him on the ground, laying down, is that a Motion-ette I see? I spy with my little Halloween eye. Yes, I think it is. So I walk over and I notice that the base, the feet were broken off the base. So it's kind of like laying down. You could see that they tried to glue it a little bit and it didn't work out for them very well. See that pumpkin that she's holding? A lot of the Motion-ettes have something in their hand like that. That's one of the signatures of many Motion-ettes. So I noticed that this piece is also missing the skull that would normally go in its hand. So it's got some issues, but still, I mean, ooh, Motion-ettes. So I run over and I'm looking at it. I see there's a $12 price tag on it. I'm like, oh, geez, here we go. The owner of the booth comes walking over and is like, oh, and then he spies the price tag. He grabs it off the thing, goes, oh, nah, he could have it for $2. I'm like, I'll take it. So even with the issues, I'm like, yeah, I could probably work on this and fix it up. It'll be okay. This is what I got. Oh my God. This is, okay, it's a 24-incher Telco Motion-ette with the plug. Nice bass. Obviously, I was able to fix the issue with the bass. I opened it up and I put a little 10 to 11 care on this motherfucker, and I got him back on the bass. So he's cool. He works completely. Sound works. He moves. It's beautiful. You can see he is missing his little skull, and that is a bummer. I found one on eBay, but they know what it is, and they're asking $22 for it. And after spending $2 on the Motion-ette, I can't quite bring myself to spend that kind of money. So if anyone has a spare skull, if you know what the skull looks like, maybe I'll put a picture here. Be happy to trade for it, or even buy it off of you. Not $22, but I'll give you, maybe $10 or a trade. Complete this guy. I would love that. I'll post a picture. Why not? You might know of someone or have something in your storage. So anyway, this guy, he's beautiful. It's the green-faced Telco Motion-ette. I think these go for like a pretty penny, maybe $1.50, maybe more, probably more with the box, but always more with the box. But that was my big score. I'm pretty happy. I only spent $5, $6. I spent $6. Plus 10 for 5 pounds of coffee, whole bean. Flea market, man, I'm telling you. Big 5-pound bag of whole bean coffee for friggin' $10, $2 a pound. Try to find that anywhere else. That's great. I'm gonna show you one last thing before I go. It's not Halloween, but it's relevant, I think, to what we're talking about here. I mentioned that I have a bit of a problem with Motion-ettes. Well, earlier this year, I was at a yard sale with my brother, and there were Motion-ettes. Now, I have no problem passing up Christmas ones. What I'm about to show you, they wanted $1 each. I thought they had potential for creepiness. I might put some blood on them or something, or I might just sell, I don't know. Easter Bunny Motion-ettes, look at this. Oh, and they're the big ones too with the plugs. There was a lady, a little Mrs. Bunny, a little Mr. Bunny. Yay! I couldn't pay $2 for these? $1 each? Man, awesome. All right. They completely work. They play Here Comes Easter Bunny or something, or Peter Rabbit, or one of these Easter songs. I mean, it's not Halloween, but I've got a problem. And now you've got a problem. My video's over. I'm sorry, but it is time for me to go. See y'all soon. Breathe deep in the night. And cheers, my friends. Cheers. Goodbye.